Hello, this is Alan Wheeler on my YouTube channel where I talk about spirituality and tarot. And this is my first unboxing video. And I pre-ordered these cards, the Fallen Angel Oracle cards. I pre-ordered on my birthday last July, and they just arrived yesterday. So I know it's fresh, remarketed here, and so this may be a fresh reissue. I don't know how close this is to the original version, original edition, but here is the box from all sides here. And the back reads, "Every legendary villain has a story ultimately more fascinating than their heroic counterpart. The fallen angels in this book are no exception." And there's a description of several of the fallen angels here. The accompanying book shows how to lay out the cards for a reading and reveals their meanings. Nigel Suckling is a respected author writing in the mind, body, spirit, and fantasy art fields. He looks like an expert, as his books include those on angels, werewolves, fairies, vampires, witches, and unicorns. He is based in Kent, UK. This is illustrated by Sarah Perkins. So without further ado, let me get out the scissors here and open the shrink wrap. Forgive me if I break any of the conventions of unboxing videos. So here is the tuck case. Oh, very nice. Very good, thick quality box here. And right inside is the guidebook and the cards. So let's have a look at the guidebook. It is 64 pages. Oh, the cards are beautifully depicted above each short description. And let's see what the beautiful artwork I can see already. This looks like, oh my goodness, these pictures look like a cemetery in town where I used to work in college. I did landscaping there, mostly one summer. Wow. So that's very serendipitous. A little synchronicity there. So the contents of the guidebook include the origins of the cards, the gender of angels, the elements, the planets, how to lay out the cards, and the card meanings. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different spreads offered here. Now, better not get lost. Very interesting introduction. The origin of the angels is a bit of a mystery. Angels who have fallen from grace. So these cards will be good for shadow work, going into the dark realms, and hearing from dark sources, it looks like. Technically, angels are androgynous. They are referred to as he, and For simplicity, they have followed the convention of referring to angels as he, but sometimes they are clearly female in the pictures and technically gender neutral. So there's each card is assigned an astrological element. So that is described here. So it looks like I'll be brushing up on my astrology. Then the planets, Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. And so it looks like these are built into the meanings as well. And again, the cards are depicted in full color. Let's just look at a random one here. Focallar, element is Earth, the planet is Venus. There's a message. On the card is a keyword and a number. And then there's a short description. Focallar is a mighty winged angel whose favor was once sought by sailors because he can control or quell ocean storms with equal ease. And it goes on. So it looks like there's a good system here with the element, the planet, keywords, and descriptions here. Let's look at the cards here in the tuck case. And then maybe we'll draw one before I call it quits here. So here is Baal, card number 1, secrecy. Agaras, card number 2, strength and turmoil. Card number 3, Marbas, discovery. So in addition to the number, the keyword, the element, and the planet, there's also, looks like plenty of good imagery for intuition or symbolic meanings here. So just in this card, just in the third one, there's the moon, there's the scenery and lighting, there's a lion, there's a monument with ornamentation of various kinds. And so it looks like there's a lot to work with here. Proof loss, number 4. Revolution. There's the owl, Aman. Card number 5, vision and diplomacy. I'll just flip through a few of these and then maybe do a draw here. So beautiful artwork. Again, with the guidebook, you get the element, the planet. The cards are numbered with a key word. Plenty of good imagery and beautifully done artwork on these cards. Just a couple more here, and we'll do a draw. There. We'll stop with number 20, Beleth, upheaval. So there we go. Let's do a draw, and we'll kind of look at the book and see what it says here. I don't think I'm going to use reversals with this deck. It looks dark, and I'll just rely on intuition, I think, to... Oh, here's the back, by the way. The backs of the cards. But I think I'll rely on intuition and the placement in the spreads to determine how dark and how light a meaning to give the card, and the question, and so on. So this is, I usually shuffle 7 overhand shuffles and 1 riffle shuffle. Oh, the cardstock is good. They handle very nicely. Very nice. Very good. And a cut. Then I'll just spread through and draw 1 card here. And the card is Belial, number 23, Friendship. It looks like a horse charging on a mountaintop among the clouds above a mausoleum. Again, number 23. If you work with numerology, 2 plus 3 would be 5. And friendship is the key word, and then it's easy to look up. Number 23 in the book. And in parentheses, it gives an alternate name, Belial or Beliar. The element is air. So I'm very familiar with that. The planet is the sun. And I'll need to brush up on my planetary astrology. The message is, in uncertain times, you must know your friends before making your move. So very easy to get a shadow reading out of that. Belial is said to have been created second in line after Lucifer and before the chief archangels Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael. Some also say he was the principal oracle of ancient Babylon during its days of greatness. Belial takes the form of a beautiful angel riding a fiery chariot. He is wise in the art of diplomacy and gathering allies for a cause, despite an inclination toward pride that can at times make him an unreliable ally. Card motto is friendship. So uncertainty and shadow, unreliable ally, but very powerful. And a certain amount of glory there, riding the fiery chariot. Again, there's air and the planet sun. So there's a lot to work with there if I were to sit with this and apply it to a question. Well, I will stop there. My first unboxing video ever. Hope that helped anyone checking it out. Thank you, as always, for watching. I hope you will find connection with people in your life, with online community, and on your spiritual path, whatever that might be. Take care.